So a lot of you guys just have fundamental misunderstandings on like what weight loss is and how to actually achieve it. You guys know about calorie deficits and you know about high protein and lifting and cardio and all this stuff, but you really misunderstand the key fundamentals. If you guys are wondering, this was me literally 6 weeks ago, bloated, kind of fat, not obese, but fat for sure. And this is me literally just 2 months later. And I'm not done my cut yet. I still have to get down to like 8% body fat. So we still got a little ways to go. So I think the first thing to establish is that it's hard. Losing weight is quite literally traumatic. Your body is eating itself. Like a lot of people go and say things like they're starving kids in Africa, they're starving kids in India, they're starving kids in all these third world countries. And although I sympathize with them, do you know what's harder than that? Being around McDonald's, Tim Hortons, Burger King, chips, cookies, all this stuff that we can eat on a daily basis and denying yourself the opportunity. It's one thing to be forcefully put into a deficit on a potentially harmful place with your leanness. It's another to put yourself in that situation because you want to look a certain way. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to understand is that it's hard. It's meant to be difficult. If it was easy, we'd all have six packs. You've probably heard that before, but it's really true. And once you understand that it's going to be hard, when it is hard, as in when you have cravings, you're like, oh well, I expected it. I knew this was going to happen. So that's the first thing, is it's hard. The second thing you guys got to understand is that there's basically no deficit cap. And what do I mean by this? You could be in a 500 calorie deficit. Like let's just say your maintenance is 3,000 like mine, more like 3,300 when I move a lot, especially since I'm doing 1 hour of hill walking every single day. If you are eating 2,800 calories, you can go significantly, and I mean significantly lower than that, and speed up your fat loss and have no muscle loss. You are just speeding up the speed of your fat loss. And this all depends on your personality type, but personally I cannot see why you would like go on a 5-month cut. 20% you're trying to get down to 10%. I can't see why you would go on a 4 or 5 month cut eating 500 calories a day. It's like slow drip poisoning yourself. Why would you do that? Go as aggressive as you can while you're most motivated, and then when it starts to get hard, you can start to slowly add back calories. So if you were to start your deficit at 2,000 calories while you're the most motivated and the most fat, you can work back. So you can basically get down to like 13% body fat, grind through for a few weeks, like 6 weeks, and then as it gets harder, increase your calories and still lose weight all the way down to 10%. And by the time you've hit 10% body fat, you've increased your calories almost your maintenance anyway. So to give you guys a good example of this, if your maintenance is 2,500 calories, okay, let's just say you're kind of smaller, okay, that's your maintenance, and let's just say you're going to be eating 1,500 calories for your cut, okay, that's your cut. That's a 1,000 calorie deficit per day. Times that by, we'll say, 28 days. That's 28,000 calories, okay? 28,000 divide by 3,500, because there's 1 pound of, or 3,500 calories and 1 pound of fat. That's about 8 pounds right there. So that's going to equal 8 lbs. Okay, so this is what you're looking at here. So within 28 days of 1,000 calorie deficit, you've lost 8 pounds of fat. And if you're like, we'll say 180 pounds, 20% body fat, minus 8, you're probably going to weigh like 170 or 168 because water loss and carbohydrate loss. So you'll probably weigh 168 pounds, but you've lost 8 pounds of fat. Let's just say you're 20% body fat. That would mean that you have 36 pounds of fat on your frame. Let me actually get rid of all this shit. We've established that this 180 pound individual, after 28 days, he equals 168 lbs, and his new body fat, so 36 minus 8, what's that, guys? Come on, let's not be retarded here. It's 28 pounds, okay? So if we go 28 pounds, which is the amount of fat you have in your body now, 28 pounds, and we divide that by 36, that's going to equal, let me pull out the calculator, I'm not that smart, guys, 0.77, so 0.77, okay? So basically, you have lost almost a quarter of the fat on your body in just 4 weeks, okay, guys? Like, this is how easy it is. 4 weeks, you've lost a quarter of your body, which would bring you from 20 to like 15.3. And if you don't know, this is like fluffy, watery kind of territory, and I'll show you a picture of what 15 looks like. So within 4 weeks, you can go from this, which is like 20, you're kind of fat, you're kind of watery. I might have even been more than 20 here. I was 205 pounds, so I was probably like 21. But right here, you can see 15.3, which is like around this. This is like 4 weeks. It doesn't take long, guys. You don't need to be in a deficit for months on months on months on months. You don't have to eat all this shit for weeks and weeks and weeks, or months and months and months. That sounds like a horrible life, unless you like torturing yourself, okay? So what does this mean? It means that when you're cutting, you should be aggressively cutting most of the time, because your mindset has to be to get in and get out. I'm trying to cut all this fat off my body as fast as I can, and then I'm done. I don't want to stick in this phase. What does that do though? It makes it so it's an aggressive deficit is harder, okay? So it's going to be more tough on the mind and on the body, but you're not going to lose any more muscle if you keep your protein high and you get good sleep and you train with high intensity, less so volume, but high intensity. You're basically going to lose no muscle. That's the second thing. The third thing, this one's more of a trick than an actual like fundamental, but eat the same foods, okay? Why should you eat the same foods? Pretty easy. The reason why you should eat the same foods is because then you don't have to track the calories. You know, like a banana is 100 calories. An apple, a small green apple is 47 calories. An egg is 72 calories. Without the yolk, it's 12 calories. A tablespoon of my olive oil is 80 calories. My protein shake with 3 scoops of water is 440 calories. Or 360 if I have the other one. A chicken breast is 350 to 400 calories depending on the size. If it's 8 ounce to 10 ounce. Okay? You see the way I know everything about what goes into my body? This is because I've repeatedly eaten the same foods over and over and over and over and over again every single day. My tin of salmon is 320 calories, 56 grams of protein. Okay, I know exactly what goes into my body at all times in my mind because I eat the same foods. If you're doing all these different foods and you have to have a big calendar and all this stuff and you have to write down all this stuff, you're gonna get overwhelmed. You're gonna be like, fuck this sucks. I don't like tracking my calories to this extent. So I just recommend you guys to eat the same foods all the time. Why? Because first of all, you'll start to really enjoy it and look forward to certain aspects of it. Like for me, when I'm deep in my cut, my protein shake, my chocolate flavored protein shake is one of my favorite things to drink. You know, I love having my rice cakes, right? It's 50 calories a rice cake. I love my rice cakes. Banana's okay, but I love the apple. I really do. And I know it sounds weird because you guys are used to eating your Doritos and so am I. Like I'm a fat ass when I want to be, but if you want to be good in the skin, you want to be lean, you want to be shredded, you want to look good, and you want to have good health markers, you have to eat healthy. You got to be in a deficit. You got to get down to about 10% body fat to really look insane. If you're 12, 13, you'll look good, but you're not going to stand out on the beach. Okay, so eat the same foods every single day. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. Like don't overcomplicate it. Please don't overcomplicate it. We'll sum up exactly what I said. Eat the same foods every single day. Do this, please, 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 please. The second thing is get in, get out. Okay? Basically, your aggressive cutting. Please, please, please don't draw this out for months and months and months and months and months. Unless you're the type of person, listen, if you can buy a Pringles can, okay, and have like 3 and close it and put it next to you, sure, you can do it. But if you're the type of guy like me to eat the whole fucking can because it's there, then get rid of it. Get in, get out. Get the fat loss done, get out. Okay, don't be stuck there like, oh, well, I'm in a 300 calorie deficit because I want to be slow. It's like, no, you're going to just want to die because after 5 months, you're going to start to see your abs when you could have done it in a month and a half, okay? And the first thing that I said was it's hard, okay? Nobody said it was going to be easy. It's meant to be fucking hard, okay? If it was easy, we'd all have abs, okay? Your motivation is that other people aren't doing it. Your motivation, do you want to be remembered for being the guy who took it easy at life, you know, who did XYZ and didn't even try at anything? And I'm not saying you have to be shredded to be successful, but it's like, come on, it's the most actionable thing you can do. Literally anybody can be big and shredded. Anybody. Now, I'm not saying they'd be as aesthetic as other people, but anybody can put on a lot of muscle and lose a lot of fat and then become in the 1%. Anybody can do it. The reason why people don't do it is because it's difficult. Okay, it's not like super time constraining. It's not that at all. It's that it's difficult and people would rather spend their mental energy elsewhere, which is fine. You can be average in your physique, but all I'm saying, guys, is that it's the easiest thing to fix. It does not take long at all. Time is going to pass by like you don't even know. You're going to regret that you never got in shape. So if you guys are going to start, let me know in the comments. Tell me your plan. Tell me your maintenance. I might shoot you guys a comment back and give you some free advice. No charge. Go on my Instagram and DM me there if you want some free advice as well. I love talking to you guys and helping you guys out. If you guys want anything specifically tailored to you, let me know. I'll help you guys out as well. Give you guys some free game. Guys, like I'm not fucking shredded. I'm not super shredded or anything right now, but like I'm not like fat. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys later.